Lesson of the build. Brake cleaner is good for a lot of things. Taking out injectors isn't one of them. So, now I'm gonna try this. Alright, so because I messed up with the injectors, I found these on Amazon. So that's a Multec connector on the outside, and going in is an EV6, I believe it is, connector. So, because I looked up the specs of both the EV6 and Multec injectors, the ones for the 5.3 and the ones for the 6.0 can both push the same amount of fuel. Alright, now that we got the injectors in and everything buttoned up, it's time to see if it starts. What was that? How to get the injectors in? No way. Wait for it to circulate a little bit, let they all get through there. Oh yes sir, buddy. She's back. That's right. No miss now. Okay, so literally right after I filmed all that, this gigantic winter storm hit everyone, and it was like 4 degrees for about 3 weeks. So this next clip is a little ways out from the last one, but enjoy. Alright guys, here's what's going on. So the sun is out, the birds are singing, and it's above 35 degrees, which is great for the first time in like 3 weeks. So last night I was on Marketplace looking around at potential projects that we could either trade for or sell the Suburban and do next, and I found a Camaro. I won't tell you what year it is, but I found a Camaro, and I messaged the guy. I didn't really expect him to message back, and he did, and he's interested in the Suburban. So that means that I need to hammer down today, get a ton of work done by myself, and shoot him some pictures and videos to see if he actually wants it. So right now we're going to town, gonna get some supplies, throw some groceries down the app, and get to work. So I picked up these Mechanics Power. Should help me get the job done. Should have known. You're worth it though. Alright, so we're back. Got some groceries. And we have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to get to work on that, lift it up off the ground, and see what we can get done. fittings, you can't really get to. There's not enough room between the frame and the body. So I'm going to try to lift at least some of the body, not all of it, but disconnect at least the back of the body, lift it off the frame so I can get to those. Let me see how that goes. See that? Yeah, that's a brake line. That's a brake line there, and there, and there. All there. Oh, and that. Yeah, that was the old one that they just left in. You know, because it's easier to just snap it off and leave it hanging and just work around it. That's always the best thing to do. I love brake lines. I love brakes. They're great. I mean, all right, I got it all put together. And seriously, guys, I know I've been making fun of it, but this is a pretty difficult job. If you haven't been working on cars for a minute, it is gonna suck, but it might be worth it too. I mean, if not take it to a shop, at least talk to a friend or get a friend's help that has done this thing before. Just tripping over all my brake lines. But yeah, it's rough. And I'll tell you what I did is I took basically every body mount on this side of the Suburban. Took them, I didn't take them all completely out, but I loosened them almost all the way. Of course, I have jack stands holding up the frame, and then I took that, and of course where this has this step right here, took that with some wood to extend my jack's reach, and I lifted up on the body. It worked for me just because there's a lot of tight tolerances in between, like your ABS master and the body of the Suburban and everything. So, and I'm sure the Tahoe's is the same way. So, hope that helps somebody. I am gonna go pick up some brake fluid and see if something blows up. Alright, I think I'm going to stop filming for a second until I get all the brakes bled. I'll catch y'all up whenever they're bled and we go for a test drive. Alright guys, I'll throw up the picture, but we had a bolt snap clean off last night, a bleeder. So, and as you can see, we tried to fix it a little bit and get it to come out, but it wouldn't. So, bought a little extractor set, and we're gonna see if this will get it out. Just heading to town to grab a new brake caliper. Another day in the garage. Alright, we're back with the new caliper. Let's throw it on. Alright, so this line and that bottle is basically full. So I'm gonna pour that bottle back into the master cylinder up front, throw all this back together, and we should be good on brakes. Okay, everything's back together. She's cranked, she's running. Let's take her for a drive. Alright, reverse. See if I can get out of here. Not good. Ooh. Alright. Alright, feels decent. Feels decent. Let's get it going. And stop. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's go around. These feel good. Alright, get on it. Yeah. Alright, so all in all, pretty successful. I mean, we had some trial and error with the brakes, and I'm probably not going to touch brakes for a very, very long time after this build. Clearly we still have some stuff to put back on, but I think I'm going to call this video here. And in the next video we're going to be doing everything interior, because I'll show you real quick. Yeah, I mean, it was sliding around a bunch while I was driving it. It's all, there's center console. Here's a bunch of the parts that the box that all the brake parts came in. Here's the carpet for the interior and a bunch of tools that I've been using on it. So the next video, also no seats are bolted down, so that was been fun. In the next video, going to take all this stuff back out, lay the carpet down, bolt the seats in-ish, because I mean, we might not even keep these obviously because the big rips and tears in them. But anyway, thanks for watching Von Landing Cam's Garage. If you don't mind, subscribe. It is completely free, and if you turn notifications on, you get to see my lovely face every once in a while. So think about it. Thanks.